Your girl Yolanda back with another video on unpopular topics. So today, well, I guess I give you guys a few minutes to get in here, if anybody's gonna get in here. If not, I'm gonna start in a few minutes. One minute, I'll start. Okay, the 1 minute is up. So today I'm talking about a plane crash that happened in California. Uh, a plane crashed into a warehouse, killing 2 people, injuring 19 people. They're still trying to, this is 1 o'clock Pacific time. They're still trying to find out what caused the plane to crash, but 2 people aboard a small plane were killed when their aircraft crashed into a commercial warehouse near Fullerton Municipal Airport, bursting into flames and injuring 19 people working in the facility, officials say. Security camera footage captured a fireball exploding Thursday afternoon, which is today, when the plane hit the roof of the warehouse, sending thick clouds of dark smoke and bright orange flames into the sky. Audio prior to the crash indicated that the flight went suddenly wrong. So something happened in the plane to make them crash, and they probably still trying to, those the planes be having those little black boxes, and they be having, some of them be having recordings and stuff in them. Coroner office are still working on identify the victims. The Orange County Sheriff say the National Transportation Safety Board investigators were to return to the area Friday, which is tomorrow. So I will be doing an update on all my videos next week. I'm just going to be rolling them out the red carpet. I ordered me some lighting, some different stuff that I needed in a different space than in my room. So I have a different setting where I'll be able to do stream record videos to give you guys some updates. But they would return on Friday to try to determine why the single engine plane crashed just a few minutes after taking off from the airport. Oh, it crashed as soon as it took off, it looked like. Well, they don't have a video, but that's what they're saying. If it just went up in the air, why did it go down? The crash was reported in the 2300 block of Rashmere Avenue at 2:05 Thursday, prompting the evacuation of more than 100 people from the building and the establishments nearby, according to the Fullerton Police Department. The crash occurred about half a mile from the Fullerton Airport, and officials identified the aircraft single-engine Vance RVT 10. At 3:25, Fullerton Police Lieutenant said that the fire was extinguished. 11 people were taken to the hospital and 8 were treated and released at the scene, according to the police. Data from the flight tracking service FlightAware showed a plane leaving the airport at 2:07 before its flight ended at 2:09. That's weird. Which is the time that the police said they received a notification of a plane crash. The plane had just taken off when the pilot announced that an immediate landing was required, according to the audio from the air traffic control tower. In the audio, the pilot initially said he is going to land on runway 6. Promptly, the controller tells another aircraft to turn away from the area. The controller, hey y'all, hey. The controller tells the pilot that either 6 and 24 were clear for landing. The pilot then says he is going to land on runway 24. Less than a minute later, panic, gasping, oh my God, can be heard before the pilot's audio gets quiet. According to the FAA, the plane was registered to a Huntington Beach resident. Federal investigators will be looking into what made the plane decide to land back at the airport and determine if it was an engine failure or a fuel issue. They will also review the plane's mechanical condition and the pilot's flight history and medical condition. So anytime any type of accident happen, honey, they gonna dig all up in your stuff, all up in your social media, all up in your business, because they want to see what happened, what led to the plane crash, what was going on, what happened. It was two people there, so the pilot was flying a single-engine Van RV-10 experimental aircraft, meaning it was built by an individual and not put together by a large manufacturing company. A retired engine airline captain for TWA, who is now a legal aviation expert, Bada. Yeah, I wouldn't have, in my opinion, I wouldn't have got on no airport that somebody else built. It would have had to come from Boeing or somebody else. Not saying that, they don't make mistakes, because everybody make mistakes, but to be in an experimental aircraft, I don't feel safe by the word experimental. Okay, you couldn't even got me off. You couldn't even got me in the plane when you would say, when I would have asked you the history of the plane, because I'm nosy. I'm just going to be honest. And I would have asked you all type of questions, and you couldn't have got me in the plane once you said, oh, it's an experimental. Somebody bought it. I'm not, especially if it's in the air. Now, it's different if it was a car, because cars are different. You can stop a car with brakes. You can, let it slow down and stuff like that. It's different with a car because it's on land. But when you're in the air, honey, you really ain't got no whole lot of choices, okay? You ain't got no choices, actually, but you going down. And it's unfortunately, my prayers is to the family, the victims, and everybody involved in this accident. My prayers are to you. My condolences to anybody that passed away. That's terrible. There's a number. It says it doesn't mean that he's out flying around trying to find out whether it's going to fall out of the sky or not by experimenting with things. He said there's a number of them that have been sold and been built by Vans aircraft, and most of them are very reliable and still flying to this day. Okay, right on. I get it. It's nothing wrong with that. Robert Decci, an aviation expert with training as a accident investigator, said that the probe will likely involve local agencies cooperating with federal investigation. He is not involved in the investigation of the crash. The NTSB will likely receive assistance from the FAA, and the investigators will likely reach out to the manufacturers of the engine and airframe, along with any other equipment makers. While the investigation is still early in the days, Decci said the public can still consider air travel safe. So they have general aviation is still quite safe compared to other forms of transportation and other ways in which accidents occur, did she say. The latest incident isn't the first plane crash to happen near or out of Fullerton Airport. See, they gonna baby. Let me tell you something. Anytime something happen, they get up everybody business in the airport. They finna be in everybody business at the airport. They finna be in everybody business. I'm just saying, like, anything happen, they gonna investigate. Especially from somebody from that particular airport where them people got money. You know, the person was a Huntington Beach resident. Huntington Beach, them people got money. So yeah, they gon' get to the bottom of it and see what happened. The latest incident isn't the first plane crash happened near the outside of the Fullerton Airport in recent decades, and it illustrates some other inherent risks that come with a municipal airport situated within a suburban landscape. I wonder, I don't remember going over this in school or when I was in college, who decided to put homes, apartments, everything in like a certain area, because it wasn't always like that, but somebody decided to do that. And I just feel like airplanes shouldn't be in residential areas because of this right here. They shouldn't be so close to residential areas. You see, it's crashing into buildings. They crash into, you know what I mean? They should have their own space, pretty much. In April 2000, a small private plane clipped a power line and dived into a home in Fullerton, killing the pilot and engulfing the unoccupied home in flames. Can you imagine coming home and you ain't got no home? Less than 2 years later, a pilot slammed into the ground shortly after taking off from the airport and died in the crash, but managed to miss nearby homes and yards. In December 2004, a couple died after their rented single-engine Cessna crashed into a radio tower while it was making its descent from Fullerton Airport. They were thrown from the cockpit and killed instantly. No one else was injured in the crash, but nearby buildings were damaged. And in September 2019, a plane crash in a Yorba Linda, and that's another area that got money out here in California, after taking off from the Fullerton Airport, resulting in the deaths of himself and 4 others on the ground. There are too many houses around here for a purely recreational airport. I just said that. This is too much going on and too many distractions. I feel like when you have them in those residential areas, I just feel like, you know, it shouldn't be like it. No. It's happened before, and we're going to have to start doing something. Every time you hear the planes, you expect them to go into the walls. When they pass, you breathe easy. This is somebody named Richard Flower, who lived near the home, told the Los Angeles Times after the crash. Fullerton Mayor Pro Tem Shanna Charles pointed out that the Fullertons is the only municipal airport left in Orange County, meaning that if small plane crashes happen anywhere in the country, we will be in Fullerton. In the county, county. But since another plane crash happened about 2 months before Thursday's crash, in which the pilot and the passengers were injured but not severely harmed, Charles emphasized the need for more insight to make sure similar incidents don't happen in the future. Whether they're making entryway from the landing strip is safer or education for pilots, only time will tell, she said. We need to make sure we're doing everything on our side to make sure safety is the priority, uh, not for only people in the air, but the people on the ground. And that is so true. Multiple agencies work together to respond to the incident. They included the Fullerton Police and Fire Department, Buena Park Police, La Hambra Police. All those little different areas are right there next to each other. I know exactly what this is. The Santa Fe Railroad Police. It's just a host of a lot of people involved. A lot of people went to help that area. Those people got a lot of money over there. Fullerton Mayor Fred John thanked first responders Thursday evening statement on behalf of the city. So, what do you guys think about what could have happened? What could have happened? Plane go in the sky, then come right down. Do you think it's a mechanical failure? I think it was something from the person response and from the person's response. I think that it was something going on in the plane that happened. Whether it was a mechanical failure or something that they noticed that needed to be done prior to them being in the plane. It's something happened. Something. Update coming up soon about that once we find out more information. Also, do you guys know that it's a few food recalls? What are they? Public Ralph's Packing Company recalls pork and beef bologna products due to misbranding and an unclear allergy. So this was in Oklahoma. They pretty much are based out of Oklahoma. Ralph's Packaging Company. And then you have Imperial Food and Meats, pork sausages products produced within benefit of inspection. They're not saying it's active. It's still an active case right now. It's in Delaware, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. Imperial Foods and Meat, a Baltimore, Maryland establishment, is recalling approximately 7,485 pounds of raw pork sausage products that were produced within the benefit of federal inspection. And the other one is Ralph Packaging Company established a recall of 3,132 pounds of ready-to-eat pork and beef bologna sandwiches, bologna products, due to the misbranding. All of this stuff is active. It's still ongoing. So if you know anybody in these areas, I saw some stuff in California too. Nail factory recalls ineligible frozen cereal forms, fish products imported for Vietnamese. This was in Arizona, California, and Iowa, and everything is current. The 19th of December, everything is within a month's time. Nail Factory, the importer of record located in Huntington Beach, California, is recalling approximately 1,635 pounds of ineligible frozen styrofoam fish products that were produced by an establishment in Vietnamese that is not eligible to export styrofoam fish. What is that? What is styrofoam? What is type of fish is that? Let me look that up and see, because I ain't never heard of that. Wait, let me get the proper spelling, because I don't know what type of fish that is. I ain't never heard of it before. You guys ever heard of that type of fish product? Sealer referring. Let me look that up, because I don't know what that is. What they over here feeding us and selling us. I got to look more into this. Okay. Silverfear products are fish and fish products from the order Seriforms, which includes fish. The U.S. Okay, but what is that? Why is they calling it that particular name? Seriform products to ensure the FSIS, the Food Safety and Inspection Service. That's what FSIS is. Defines 3 products groups for raw, non-intact seriforms. I don't still don't know. Okay, they got ground. I guess this is what that is. Ground products that have been grounded or muminated, communated, non-intact cuts that have been made intact, such as mechanical tenderization or vacuum tubblers. Other non-intact products that are not ground or not intact cuts, such as nuggets, fish sticks, or patties. So, what do you guys think about all this meat being recalled, and why we can't get our meat here? Why we got to go to VM? Why they going to Vietnamese getting meat? I don't eat meat, so I don't particularly, I'm just sharing the news with you guys. The FSIS issued public safety alert for ready to eat frozen chicken products imported within the benefit of import reinspection. This is in California, December 4th. U.S. Department of Agriculture health alerts for frozen chicken products that did not receive the benefit of import reinspection or recall was not requested because the products 5-pound box packages contain yummy Dino Buddy holiday nugget bread. Oh, that's from Sam's Club, or those are sold at Sam's and Costco's, I know for sure. The yummy down they shaped like little dinosaurs. They fish. My kids used to eat them a long time ago. I didn't know they still sold those, y'all. But the yummy Dino Buddies holiday nuggets breaded nugget shaped white meat chicken patties with a best to use date by 11/6/26, and they got a lot number. Y'all better be careful out here eating this meat. Meat ain't what it used to be when we was coming up. Rhode Island had a recall from products in Ecuador. Drug safety, pork. Again, we need to get back to having stuff here in North America. We don't even know what type of conditions the meat is in over there, and we eating it here. No, we need to get back to having stuff produced here in North America, eating in North America. Let me be able to go to the company North America is what I'm saying. I need to be able to go over there and see what y'all doing. Give me an address. Let me go over there and see how y'all handling this meat and what y'all doing. How y'all handling these fruits and vegetables. What y'all doing. Because, baby, we don't know what these people is doing to this meat. It's just too many. It's like 5 or 6 active cases in just December. It's a whole slew. I can do a whole video of all this stuff because it's just a lot of products that's It's crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna get off of here and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna put everything linked in the comment section. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Well, in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.